Okay, I restarted the recording, so Twitch doesn't have to see me flipping out over FF7 1997 in the center of my screen. I spent literally that whole time trying to remember what happened last time. And since he was like, okay, last thing I remember, you're in like a marching parade. And I was like, oh,
Yosh.
Aw, thank you, Fractal. But then I was like, he was talking about Cosmic Brownie Canyon. And I was like, oh yeah, and we found home. We found Nibelheim. It all came back. We did the safe monster, we did. And got a Valentine. Just a little bit late, but it's still fine. And we need to sleep at the inn. And go up to Mount Nibel and fight Sephiroth. Give me a room. You'll definitely get him this time, thank you. We're going to point at him and we're going to be like, hey, when they find your body after this, they're going to be like, who could have done this? It's so shiny. How amazed do you think the level designer was when they made a path that curled around like that? It just shoots it. We received Runeblade. Did we see Runeblade before? No. And also it's incredible. HP plus would be a pretty big plus for us. Incredible. We've got max HP UP plus 10%. And double growth on all of our covers in Shiva. I forgot that Cloud's job is now also to cast haste on the party. I'm the leader of this party. Actually, you cast haste on everyone and take all the hits. What the heck? Everyone is at full. Why does Cloud suddenly have 10% of his HP missing? Because you increased his max HP? Can't be it. You mean I can't just keep equipping max HP up around the party in order to give just bonus 10% HP? It's messed up. Cloud, you're doing such a good job. You're being so absorbent. Ladder. Dark Souls experience coming in handy. Hello. You know, okay. I can say this without fear because she's not here. They kind of remind me of Cass, right? Because they got the long things like gravity ears and the 3 pairs of eyes. And they're even going like... like they're ready for a smooch. Next time I see one, I'm gonna take a picture and send it to my girlfriend and be like, this reminds me of you. And I bet she's gonna be like, that's so sweet. Prop position marker back. Also, I accidentally ran like straight to the reactor. I maybe should have gone down the ladder first. For some reason, I was like, oh yeah, certainly the ladder's the correct way to go. Maybe it is. Because this door is super sealed. And there's also this whole thing. I want to go back to the ladder, but it's so far away. Which I know that means it only gets further every step I take. But what if I get all the way to the end here and I have to go back anyway? Here I found a sniper CR. Is that like a sniper close range? I assume attack percent is accuracy. This gives him 255%. Super accurate. It's more accurate than 100% accurate. Does higher than 100% influence crit rate? Because that's a thing that happens sometimes. Twin Brain A. Shoot. Sorry, I was trying to get a clear shot of one. It's fine, it's fine. People have played this game. I can get a shot of a twin brain to show somebody later. I'm gonna have to die to him as a joke. All for the sake of a joke. I'm used to playing games like Legend of Legaia and Monster Racer where there is not an image of the thing unless I take it from the game. Wow, he even one-hands a sniper rifle. With the wrist that doesn't even have like a brace on it. Oh. We learned about this. This is the natural state of materia. This is where it comes from. From these little spots where the life stream wells up and turns into balls naturally. Oh! Hello! Can I demi you? You know, you didn't actually hit that hard. This might be fine. I can't. What the hell? This is fine. This does appear to be fine. Fists are fire. I forgot about this. Hmm. Jeez. We're Sephiroth now. We're not quite at Thunder 3 yet. Actually, yeah, that's surprising too. I swear we were already on, like, Thundera by the time this came out. But we're over here with Bolt too. FIFA, it's not your fault. But you're on cure duty. Galleon Beast. Yeah, do that. Do whatever that is. Next time. Next time, Vincent, you can show me your Galleon Beast. We got a Fire Fang. Why don't you just go ahead and have Sense instead of Elemental for a minute? We got an elixir. Wowzers. Stop laying my cloud. Thank you for High Potion. So rude. Whoa. He's a tiny behemoth. Oh my god. So he's a vampire mercenary who's also half behemoth. No, sorry, he wasn't a mercenary. He was a fixer. No. I'm sorry. I didn't take proper care of you. My poor sponge. Cloud needs to know when to say no. He can't resist. The cover materia is too strong in him. The new 7 PC version came out. How is it? Oh, they're both level 3. If they stack, his chance to cover is 120%. Having unlimited limit breaks and auto healing makes it easy. Well, yeah. Those sound like accessibility options. Those are some of the boosts they added to it. I think the point of those is to make it easy. It's for when you're stuck at a boss and you're like, oh my god, what am I supposed to do? Just go back and grind? There are options like that in the Final Fantasy VIII one too. I think in the more recent Final Fantasy IX one, there was a button that just enabled transfer everyone all the time. They've almost certainly got a way to toggle encounters too, which I wouldn't mind sometimes. That's one that I do use when they're available. Seems silly, but whatever. I kind of get it. I don't think it'd be a very good experience to have that kind of thing on all the time. But if you've been stuck on a boss for long enough, I certainly get just wanting to move on. They do 3 times speed increase. Yeah. What's the game like though? Do you use speed increase options on emulators? I don't use that kind of thing on stream because I know it's not exactly pleasant. Especially given increased like flashing lights and patterns and that kind of thing. I've definitely used it to grind off stream. No. Old PC version, but it was modded. That's how I did Final Fantasy IX, is I modded the PC version. I'm trying really hard to remember Final Fantasy VIII. I can't remember if I played... No, I played the PC version because the PC version is the only way to get Chocobo World on the English version, officially. And I had Chocobo World going the whole time. I ran the PC version with Reshade. And I think they were boosts. I literally never touched them, if I remember right. Because they were like outside the game or something. If you're gonna speed increase to level up, why not just add the levels on? I see the reasoning there. It's definitely another step, though. You know, if you make the game faster, you're just making the game faster. You're still doing it. It all comes down to personal preference. I might need to stop making Cloud such a sponge. You just add the levels and skip it all. See, for me, I try to be careful about that kind of thing. Because what I don't want to do is go overboard. Even with a speed up, I don't want to go like too far with it. And even if you're just speeding up, it does make it a little bit, more thoughtful, I guess. It's easier to spam click when you're just shoving rare candies into your Pokemon's mouth. You don't want to give something you can't realistically get yourself, but you also hate grinding. Me too. See, as a kid, I ran from everything, because I also didn't like just the random fights at all. And then I couldn't do any of the bosses because I ran from every fight. So now what I try to do is generally do all the fights. And then hope that the game's just balanced enough that I don't have to grind. If you're still doing the stuff, you're still doing it, even if it's faster. Yeah. Do I hate picking ridiculous categories sometimes if you're grinding for some challenge or something? Yeah. Didn't beat the Elite Four in blue? Aw. Yeah. Personally, okay. I've said this before. A leveling system at all is obfuscated difficulty slider. That's my personal belief. You beat the Elite Four in blue by stocking up on 1,000,000 items. Hey. That's sort of how I did it in Too Many Types. You did that eventually. You only used Raticate and Venusaur at the time? That's ridiculous. Reloading 100 times and getting really upset. So, like, usually I say this in response to people talking about, like, difficulty in Souls-like games. Because there will be... Okay, this is strawmanning to the extreme. With that said, I have seen people talk about how they don't want difficulty in Souls-like games. You know, like a difficulty option or slider. And then also be okay with farming for experience. And I'm like, that's the same thing. You much prefer something like D&D to something like Pokemon and Final Fantasy? Yeah. In video game terms, I think my favorite kind of progression is Metroidvania progression. You defeated the boss, here is your thing. Here is your stat boost, here is your new power-up. You like when the grind doesn't feel like a grind? I am very averse to grinding for my own personal experience. I don't mind when other people do it. You know, like in video games. When the gameplay is so fun, you want to go out of your way to do it? Yeah. Now, Monster Hunter is kind of an interesting case for this because it can be grindy. Except the entire gameplay is just running up to monsters and fighting them. And that's also how you grind. So at that point, you're not exactly grinding, you're just playing the game. The zoo feels furry, by the way. Vastly prefer no random mobs too. Yeah. And by product of that, set XP in a game. Honestly, I completely agree. As a kid, I thought on-screen encounters were the coolest thing ever. I had only seen them in Lunar Star Story, the PS1 version. And I wanted to play Lunar so badly for that, and I kept getting told, like, no, no, no. You're too young to enjoy Lunar Star Story properly. Oh, hey, what about this big guy down here? I would like to save. Thank you. You don't want stuff to respawn either? I don't mind if stuff respawns as long as you don't have to engage with it. I want it to respawn at a controllable or slow pace. I take mild umbrage with Monster Racer because the stuff respawns immediately and they put forced encounters in the way when you're doing puzzles. That being said, I really like the game. But I wish the monsters didn't respawn until you left the screen and came back. Western RPGs to JRPGs for all the reasons. That's fair. I didn't get a chance to play too many. I know I really like Chrono Trigger too, which did on-screen encounters, and I don't remember ever needing to grind in it. I want to play more CRPGs. I'm just not sure which ones to get into for various reasons. You want to play Baldur's Gate 3 with me? Aw. I have never finished Baldur's Gate 3. I've started it many times. I've often considered playing Kingmaker or Wrath of the Righteous from Owlcat on here. And I keep putting it off for some reason. Gonna try some RPGs you watched your dad play that you never played yourself? Hey, that's what I'm doing right now. Just looking at Wrath of the Righteous because it's $5. I really like it. I've played it like half to 3/4 of the way. Wrath of the Righteous came out second, and it definitely feels like a second attempt. Like, gameplay-wise, I definitely recommend Wrath of the Righteous. I enjoyed both, though. And they also improved Kingmaker a lot over time. They incorporated a turn-based... Okay. So I played Wrath of the Righteous... No, I played Kingmaker with a turn-based mod. And they sent that mod maker a gift and then just included their own turn-based mode in an update. You got Water Kick. I'll set to level 2. It'll take longer to charge up, and she's not taking damage, but I'll do it. Greatly prefer parties unless it's first person. Hate managing more than one character. Yeah, that's fair. The Owlcat ones. They auto-level your party, and I'm not sure if in real-time mode, if they're automatic or not. But they can at least handle the level-ups for you. They've got like a set progression if you don't want to build your own characters yourself. Some stuff can really be a fun challenge like that. Some stuff is just impossible. Like in Divinity, they've got a special mode for that. Well, a special feat for that. Sinzu and I tried it because you can do it with 2. We were a pair of lone wolves. Still grumpy it's gone from 6-character standard to 4-character standard. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I could do 6-character standard turn-based. I don't know if I could do it real-time with pause. I get so flustered during real-time with pause. Well, I figured that out, but I went down the wrong pipe. Divinity Original Sin did it best. The first one or the second one? I've never actually beaten the first one. Don't like real-time. It's got to be turn-based or real-time with pause. I don't think I've seen real-time without pause. Only real-time with pause done well. Almost everyone gets it wrong. Gotcha, gotcha. But could you do it real-time with pause? No. Oh, me? Yes. I meant no because I went around the wrong pipe. You've only beaten the first Divinity. You need to play the second one. Divinity Original Sin or Divinity the game? First one is great. Second one massively improved everything. Absolutely. I promise I'm not asking for a bit. Original Sin. Gotcha, gotcha. It's a bit, but you'll allow it. No, because I've actually got all of the Divinity games. And I was shocked when I launched up the first one. Like, oh yeah, I really liked Divinity Original Sin 2. I'm gonna give them all a shot. And then I open up the first one and it's like, Original Sin 2 is grim. But Divinity, the original game, also grim. Also top-down isometric, very dissimilar. And I often think about going back to it. You started Divine Divinity once, but didn't get into it? Yeah, pretty much the same. Didn't really like ARPGs at the time, aside from Diablo 1. Right. It's fine, we're the Galleon Beast. Look at him. Of course you are. What do you mean?
Yosh.
Aw, thank you. Oh. Oh, okay, Vincent. Okay, Vincent, that was supposed to go to Cloud. Can I just select Cloud's name out of a list? Oh my god, I had to press down. Why did I have to press down? So, this is fine, because we saved. We've lost nothing. Vincent's making friends with this dragon. They're gonna find a nice place together. Character selection on screen gets a bit iffy sometimes. They definitely improved later. See, we're right here. I was so scared the whole time. I was like, I think I saved here, didn't I? Okay, I think I've gone in the left one twice, but they're a little, difficult to tell, to be honest. But I think I want second from the left one. Very nice. Hey, we learned Water Kick. And the Earth Materia leveled up. Oh, they're labeled. That is the one I wanted. We got an all. I'm like eyeing that second to left pipe. And I think it's pipe number 1. Hello. We are not going to limit Vincent. We're going to limit Vincent by not limiting Vincent. Limit remains unbroken. It is very nice that, just like in an anime, everyone politely waits for my long casting animations to finish before continuing to fill their ATB gauge. It'd be so rude to continue preparing for your turn. He's fine. Cloud can break a limit. I all leveled up. And I got a fire fang. I can refine that into so many Firigas. Not enough MP. Not enough MP for life. I should, like, heal. I think it's 1. It could be 2. But I'm paying attention to which ones I'm taking now. So we'll at most ride this slide like 4 times. Oh, just dragging them away. Locked in the Cactuar running pose. That's the one I wanted. You got the Power Soul. Wait, I'm realizing that wasn't Power Source. That was Power Soul. That's different. Capacity! What's it do in comparison to a normal soul? It's more powerful. So, like, it's like a normal soul, but it's motorized. But you do have to charge it. Welcome home, Cassidy. I should have done something about that. You know, instead of removing the fire element from her attack, I could have put it... Nope. I could have put it on her armor instead, and then she'd be immune to that attack. But I didn't do that. So stuffed and tired. Aw. I wish that were me. I'm just tired. Please, I must tent. We're resting for the night right behind this, right beside this boss. Is it filter Dark Soul with light? Can they fill me too? I do need to take a quick break for ads. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that now, but I'll be back in just a few minutes. I will see you very soon. Welcome back. Okay. I'm not gonna go up against this guy yet. I'm gonna go down this hallway. Welcome back, Cassidy. Cassidy. Why would I do that? Okay, Cassidy. I shared an image in our Discord. It's of this thing. I saw it and I thought of you. It made me really happy because it's got the eyes and the bunny ears, right? And then as soon as I made that connection, it became so cute. I knew you'd be into it. I was getting some resistance. I did not see what Tifa just got. From who? I want to say Fractal went Herm. It occurs to me I could just reload my save, but that would also take a minute. I'm sorry, I just overheard something. Are you slamming right now? Okay. We will finally approach this individual. It occurs to me that you could have been trapped down here if you didn't find the ladder first. Let me sense your HP. Materia Keeper, level 38. It has 8,000 HP. Liza, hello, how are you doing? Liza, we got to see Vincent's limit break. Also, how was your shopping trip? Also, are you slamming Tam right now? You're so slammed? Oh my gosh. You're slamming them into milk chai? That sounds so good. Like, you. Not the big horn. Also, you got Coleman's dry mustard powder. I saw you interrogating the rat over that. I hadn't heard of it before. Tier 2, that's not allowed. When do I get the reflect materia? Oh, now it's single castable. Hell combo? Jeez. Well, we're Galleon Beast. Saw a funny video of a delightful old American lad trying it, and he said it was pretty good, so it's pretty good then. If a delightful lad says so. I think I understand why you really like cover in this game. Cloud currently has a 120% chance, and he limit breaks constantly. We got a gem ring. But not gem like the rock. Gem is in... and the holograms. And counter materia, you say? Counter, you say? With 120% cover? Counterattack. That sounds truly outrageous. Truly, 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 truly outrageous. Imagine this. Cover, counter, barrier, shield. Wait, does that just, like, give you barrier and shield? We've made it to the other side. Is this the reunion? If someone has counter and cover, but you also... Oh, you also give them the defense buffs. Could this be the work of Dark Reunion? Is that just Nibelheim over there? Really, it can't be. Nibelheim was right in front of the mountain before. We got out of Nibley. We got out of Nibley. I'm not sure if I was supposed to yet. I still haven't found that darn Sephiroth. Hello? But Sephiroth is a member of the Dark Reunion. What's that? Oh, he's over in Kingdom Hearts getting beaten by a novelty foam key by a kid in clown shoes. Don't forget about Donald Duck and Goofy. Pesky Sephiroth would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling eco-terrorists. Rusty old rocket. Wonder what they'd make something that huge for. I'm gonna save outside. Oh. You're so excited. Yes, I did forget about Donald and Goofy on purpose. All your dang potions. To be fair, I think actually when you fight Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts, it's a solo fight. I wanna beat that emote up. Yep, kept you waiting, huh? Getting healed by Donald dying. 0.1 seconds after dying. I'm so bored. Isn't there anything that can get me excited? I brought Betrayal at the house on Haunted Hill. Jeez, it's boring. Isn't anything exciting going to happen here? Welcome. This is the item shop. Yo. Oops, exit magic. Just leave. Go make excitement happen. Right here, right now. I thought I was saving that for the other platform. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, right. That's an emote. What's an emote? Oh, huh? All Grams does is gaze at that rocket all day long. Hi, Practil. I think it won't be until after full body tracking, at least. You know. Right here, right now, bang. Bahanaze like a Dangan liner? I don't think I can, and it's not that exciting. I'm just a mouse-shaped jello mole that people like to listen to for some reason. We're fighting dreamers. Oh, bang, okay? Okay. My job's to make everyone laugh all over the world. Yeah? Sounds really rough. Oh, power source. Power soul. It's a fist. And gem ring. I didn't look at these. Took me a long time to figure out whether the song was about beating up dreamers or being a dreamer who fights. It powers up when near death. Congratulations, it's a fist. Thank you. I'll name it Power Soul. It's 10 points weaker, but it powers up when I'm almost dead. I don't think that's worth it.
Yosh.
Oh, thank you for the pats. Okay, but what if it is? Oh, I hadn't considered what if it was, though. It's got double growth, but no linked slots. I don't have a way to game keeping Tifa almost dead. Not currently. Don't be near death. Oh, don't worry. I won't be near death. I'm only considering keeping my childhood friend near death. Let me handle all your weapon and accessory needs. Let me handle all your weapons. That's fine then? Okay, good. I don't want to scare you. The shotgun? Just like in Dirge of Cerberus. Imagine if rather than being near death, death was nearly imminent if you catch my drift. Yeah? You know what? You make a good point. I don't get it, but you feel different, afraid. Like, what if instead of being near death, death was instead nearly imminent? But for the other guy. Would you like something to drink? Let me hear your story. Did you meet the captain already? He's really the town's representative, so you should really talk with him. Better ask the captain about this town. He's the one in charge of it. You see a man in a black cape? Man in a black cape? Nope. Don't know a thing about it. Who's the captain? Captain was a pilot when Shinra was still interested in their space program. He was going to be the world's first astronaut, but there was an accident. Ever since then, he's been wasting his life away here, dreaming about going into outer space. That's so sad. Your mortal body feels so fragile right now. Don't worry, I'll keep you safe. Chains rattle in the distance. Oh no. Because mechanic spoilers, all you're saying is death can be near without being near death. Gotcha. 100 Gilonite. Not right now. I was scaring you. Are you gonna be okay? You're gonna be just fine. Don't you worry. Oh, now I understand. These are my not equipped ones. I just got barrier and exit. I have cover, counterattack, cover, all, time, Shiva, HP plus. For instance, long range, restore, added effect in Odin, and all. As well as restore, transform, poison, and seal. Fire and Chocobo lore. All, Earth, Fire, Roma, MP plus, Revive, Gravity, and all. So 4 and 6 are your favorite? This is your favorite magic system? I'm getting into it. You completely missed it? Okay. Selfie. Do I know any good jokes? We already talked to this guy. But I did. I pointed out and named every materia that I got. Got a drill arm. It's a Shinra logo on it. Tiny Bronco. Vanishes himself. No, what? It's okay. Want me to keep watch? May I help you? No. We're just looking at it. Imagine just barging into someone's hangar. Just eyeing their large vehicles. May I help you? Nah, we're just checking it out. If you'd like to use it, please ask the captain. The captain should be in the rocket. I'm Shara, and what are your names? Cloud? My occupation is... Or Vincent, my occupation is... Forget it. No one asked Vincent. Tifa, nice to meet you. So you're not with the Shinra. But the approval for the reopening of the space program came. President Rufus is scheduled to come here. The captain's been so restless all morning. Rufus. Incomprehensibly occupied. I see why Vincent was my dad's favorite character. He seems the type who would, like, unscrew a light bulb in the pub so that he can sit in the shadowy corner of the pub. What are you guys doing here? I heard the captain was here. Captain? I'm the captain. Wait, I didn't actually know Sid joins the party in this game. Is this like... the second of only 2 games? You mean hi? Name's Sid. Everyone calls me Captain, though. What did you want? I really liked playing with Sid in Final Fantasy VI, I think. I thought it was really cool. Tell me about this rocket. 4. Gotcha. I guess it was 4. Name's Captain. Everyone calls me Captain now. You play Final Fantasy IV, the After Years, by chance? I didn't. Just a regular one. And this is the one with Cecil, right? That's the one with Sid in it? Not 6? I thought it was 6 because 6 has like 10,000 characters in it. No, I guess you're right. I think of 4 as being like all high fantasy knights and mages kind of aesthetic. I mean, there was certainly airships. I completely placed him in a different game. It took the Dwarven Princess as an apprentice, and both join your party. Wow, not bad for a kid. Alright then, I'll explain it to you. You know Shinra developed a lot of technological gadgets during the meaningless war, right? Oh wait, no, this was Sid. Now it's a Mako company, but in the old days it was a weapons manufacturer. Well, they came up with a rocket engine. There was so much excitement about the thought of going into outer space, our dreams got bigger and bigger. They put a major budget into it and made prototype after prototype. Finally, they completed Shinra number 26. They chose the best pilot in Shinra. No, in the world, me. I mean, come on. And finally, we get to the day of launch and everything was going well. Meaningless war as opposed to all the other wars? Yeah. But because of that dumbass Shara, the launch got messed up. That's why they became so anal. So Shinra nixed their outer space exploration plans. After they told me how the future was space exploration and got my damn hopes up, damn them. Then, it was all over once they found out Mako Energy was profitable. They didn't even so much as look at space exploration. Money, moolah, dinero. My dream was just a financial number to them. Look at this rusted bucket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. Every day, it tilts a little bit more. This raid, I don't know which will come first. This thing falling down or me getting out of here. My last hope is to talk to the president. Pats his back. "100% orange juice update? Oh yeah? Player who's lost connection to host will now automatically try to rejoin the lobby they were in? That's awesome. I can't believe that just got added. Excuse me, Cloud? Did the captain say anything? Nope. Oh? Not a thing. Damn, Shara, what are you, blind? We got gas. Get some tea. Shit. What the hell? I'm sorry. This guy? Scarlet Hollow got a patch? Every line is heavily spoilered. That's wonderful. Really, don't mind us. Shut up. Sit your ass down in that chair and drink your goddamn tea. He's so mad. Shara, I'll be in the backyard tuning up Tiny Bronco and make sure to serve them some tea, alright? He's the best. Sorry, it's our fault. No, he's always like this. Is it always like this? Why is it so hard on you? No, because of my stupid mistake. I was the one who destroyed his dream. What was this, like 10 years ago? It looks like he was an asshole back then, too. No amount of anger will stop him from being a good host. Hey, get your ass in gear, you work like a snail. Even the moon get tired waiting around for your ass. I have never heard dialogue like this in my life. I'm sorry. Don't take so much time checking that fucking oxygen tank. Sarah, being careful's good, but it won't do any good no matter how many times you check that oxygen tank. That thing wouldn't break even if hell froze over. But no buts. You're not stupid, so be more efficient. I'm sorry. Captain, our dreams are finally coming true. We're so proud to be part of the launch of Shinra number 26. Captain, preparations are complete. All that's left is liftoff. Yeah, leave it all to me. I'll be back in a few. Alright, Captain, fly our dreams into outer space. He's so mean. We're praying for your safety. Instrument panel all clear. Shinra number 26 ready for launch. Engine pressure rising. Shinra number 26. 3 minutes to launch. Beginning countdown. What the? What happened? Sid, we have an emergency situation. A mechanic is still in the engine section of the rocket. What? Who is the little shit? I don't know. Activating the intercom in the engine section. Hey, goddammit, who the fuck's still in there? It's Shara, Captain. Don't mind me. Go ahead with the launch. Shara, what are you still doing in there? I was still concerned. The results of the oxygen tank test weren't satisfactory. You stupid little shit. I am going with that one because it's better than the other option. It's gonna get so hot in there that there ain't gonna be shit left when we blast off. You're gonna be burnt to a crisp. You're gonna die. You know that, don't you? I don't mind. If I can just fix this, launch will be a success. I'm almost done. Almost done? You're gonna die. Then we must start the countdown. We won't make it if we don't. Starting engine. Hey, wait a minute. Shara's still in there. What are you going to do, Sid? If we cancel now, it'll be another 6 months until the next launch. God damn it, Shara, you want to make me a murderer? Captain. Shara? Tank number 7 check is complete. Once I complete the tank number 8, it's all clear. Come on, Shara, hurry up. You're gonna die. 30 seconds until ignition. Beginning countdown. Sid, forget about her. We won't make it in time. What am I supposed to do? "15 seconds until ignition. Internal temperature rising." Oh man, the moon, outer space, my dreams. Ignite engine? Shit. It has to be worse than canceling the launch. It didn't explode. That's good. Shara didn't die. He pushed the emergency shutdown switch, aborting the mission to save my life. After that, the space program was cut back and the launch was cancelled. My fault his dream was destroyed. That's why it's alright. I don't care what the captain says. I'll live my life for him. Sarah, you still haven't served him tea. I'm sorry. Hurry up and sit down, or ain't my hospitality good enough for you? Sid has already destroyed my throat. They're late. Where's Rufus? Hey, long time no see. So Sid, how you been? Well, if it ain't Fat Man Palmer, how long were you figuring on keeping me waiting? So, when's the space program gonna start up again? Hey, I don't know. President's outside. Why don't you ask him? Good for nothing. Don't say fat. Yeah, I know. Hey, tea! Can I have some too? Lots of sugar and honey and... Oh, don't forget the lard. Is President Rufus here to announce that he's going to restart the space program? Hey, have we met before? Is the tea ready yet? With plenty of sugar and honey? Yeah, we already had that. Looks like your Bronco. Hi, Sybil. How are you doing? What the? You got me all excited for nothing? Then what'd you come here for? I want to borrow the tiny Bronco. We're going after Sephiroth, but seems we've been going in the wrong direction. But no, we think we know where he's headed. But we have to cross the ocean. That's why we want your plane. The president of Shinra can't get, like, another plane. First the airship, then the rocket, and now the tiny Bronco. Shinra took outer space away from me, and now you want to take the sky away from me too? Oh my. You seem to forget that it was because of Shinra Inc. that you were able to fly in the first place. What? Excuse me. This way. You wanted to use the tiny Bronco, right? I believe Palmer's going to take it. Why don't you talk to him? Why do I have to do this? I'm the head of the space program. We'll be taking that tiny Bronco. I have seen you somewhere before. I know, the Shinra building when the president was killed. Oh! Security! Hey, we didn't do that. Okay. So we'll shoot him. Very suspicious. He's a level 38 Palmer. He's got 6,000 HP. He's got a Mako gun. I don't feel at risk yet. The worst thing about him is he doesn't care about cover. No! I got a miss. It's just a guy. It's just a guy with a gun. That's his whole deal. He looks like Julia from Drawfee's Spiel. Just a guy. I'm so sad that we didn't get the victory music as soon as he was hit by the truck. We got an Edding coat. It won't stop. Forget it. Get in. Yeah, Shinra's got helicopters. I mean, don't get me wrong, this thing looks cool. Shit, the tail's been hit. Emergency landing. It's gonna be a big splash. Hold on to your drawers and don't piss in them. I don't like reading this man's words. I'm too pure for this vulgarity. I do not want to piss, Mr. Sid. Yeah. It won't fly anymore. Can't we use it as a boat? Yeah, do whatever you want. Sid, what are you gonna do now? I don't know. I'm history with Shinra and I've given up on the town. How about your wife? How about Shara? Wife? Don't make me laugh. Yeah, I was just thinking, they're married? Boat plane. Don't make me laugh. Just thinking about marrying her gives me the chills. What are you guys gonna do? We're going after a man named Sephiroth. We'll have to get Rufus of the Shinra someday too. You missed the moth debacle earlier. There was a moth shopkeep called Lamp. He fluttered aggressively about the screen whenever he moved. It was very upsetting. That was the debacle. I liked him, I appreciated him, and then he fluttered aggressively all over the screen. I don't know about any of that, but... what the hell? Sign me up. How about it, everyone? Of course, no problem. Glad to be aboard, numbskulls. Numbskulls. Yeah, anyone stupid enough to go up against Shinra nowadays has got to be a numbskull. I like it. So, where are we headed? Rufus was going after Sephiroth towards the Temple of the Ancients. Really? Where is it? That Temple of the Ancients? Don't know. Numbskull Kid was telling me he was headed the wrong direction, so maybe it's off this way? Let's just head for land and get some information. Temple of the Ancients. That name bothers me. to fly the tiny Bronco. It can't. Press the OK button to get on. Press the cancel button to get off. Tiny Bronco can cross shallow waters and rivers. Players can get on and off on it on the beach. Is this flying? Oh wait, we could very well be getting encounters. We shouldn't be doing a lot of unnecessary twirling. That's town. We don't want that. We just came from there. But twirling is basically all you want to do. It's all I want to do too. Thank you, whoever permitted that. That way I don't have to consider whether or not to do it. Save? That's a good idea. What? I'm just saying when someone else does it, then I don't have to take personal responsibility. God forbid a girl have hobbies. No, I want it here. I just don't want to be directly responsible for it. Yeah, what's that emote have to do with anything, Fractal? Peacock? Yeah, I guess it is. It stole my MP. Wait, this is Cosmo Canyon, isn't it? Grandpa, I had a weird question about... Wait, what do you mean? I didn't have a weird question. Did I? What was it? Oh! Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. No, I do remember this. I was looking at some of your art, and you had like a One Piece swimsuit type garment on. And I was like, how'd you get that on? You thought about this, but not all artists addressed it. You've often requested clasps or ties. That makes sense. That's the only thing that could be. Because most Sneeple don't have the thigh gap, so they just don't wear that kind of thing. I got extremely distracted at one point. I was literally looking over the outfit trying to find clasps or ties. You people. Where is Nanaki? I hope he's not bothering you. Hmm. I figured they'd know about the Temple of the Ancients. But also, the answer is probably there's a new spot we can go to. But I'm gonna figure that out after a short break. We'll be right back. See you in just a few minutes. Welcome back. I thought about looking at my map or something. I didn't do any of that. Hey, Bo, welcome back. Cassidy, welcome back. Oh my goodness, I was walking towards the green dot. That would have been a massive mistake. I don't want to have to walk across this whole continent. Not gonna make me walk across this whole continent, are you? They wouldn't do that. You want to note about the long continent? Sure. There's some optional content, but you can't do it right now. Okay, thank you. Chocobo tracks. Okay. I'm beginning to believe that the plane does not have random encounters, unlike the buggy. Which is me saying my guard is so down right now. Oh, this looks ominous. You know, the can't access noise. That one. But then it just makes that sound in real life. You mean kiss you? Nuh-uh. Do you mean nuh-uh or do you mean poo-poo? Catches you, kisses you, kisses you. Welcome to Bone Village, a town for nature lovers. What do you want? Have you seen Sephiroth? Oh, the man in the black cape. He was looking for the Temple of the Ancients. The Temple of the Ancients? It's a way down south. It's right on the other side, between this town and the inland sea. It's the pyramid that rises within the forest. How do you get in? You'll need a keystone. What's a keystone? Just like it sounds, it's a rock that's a key. Heard some rich guy has it. Hearing Goop. Yeah, welcome back, Praxel. Welcome back, Sybil. Welcome back, Banana. Banana's in the goop. I'm the goop. You can. All you have to do is any emote or anything that causes my collision to turn solid. We have almost a full party index. You can now buy Diamond Bangle. Before any fights, our previous bangle has become redundant. Bangle upgrade. What did we buy before? We didn't even equip it. We didn't even look at equipping it. We didn't consider for 1 second equipping the new bangle. Oh, eating coat. That's new. It's the gold one. Which, it seems honestly pretty good. Grab and kiss the rat? That's me alternating between which rat I'm kissing. Learn limit skill Cosmo memory? Wait, hold on. That just does that? Bangle to bangle. I'll tangle it. I mean, by rights, that should go on, red. We use the newest system to find buried treasure. We simulate earthquakes by using bombs, and then check the sound waves given off by the tremors. That doesn't sound great. You can kiss Iva from here. Have two rats making out in the goop. You can awaken the sleeping forest if you have the lunar harp. Once awake, they say the forest will open a road for you. Uh-huh. Excavating is a slow process. The treasures we excavate are stored in a box next to the tent. Remember that. Oh, to be gooey rats. Just rodents making out in a pile of slime. And the slime is also a rodent and also making out with them. The forest just beyond here is called the Sleeping Forest. Right now the forest is asleep, and anyone who wanders in while it's asleep, it confuses. You can go in, but you can never come out. I just walked straight in there. Thank you, thank you. I have trauma after the desert. Like you learned nothing from the endless desert. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm starting to wonder who the egg laying is really for. It's for you? Oh, thank you for answering that. You want them? Okay, that's understandable. You're not sharing? What the hell? Am I allowed to say I'll get them one way or another within TOS? I'm not saying that, to be clear. What are you doing? We're excavating. Like the land's telling a history of the planet. Simple help. Why do you keep calling other people for help around me? You know that's mean? We can go back to Midgar. You're gonna help? Egg thief. What? Is that not okay? You're gonna help? It's gonna be the heist of the century. How you can? We'll give them special. Hi, CMS. How are you doing? Nene, you're so greedy. You're good. That's really good to hear. I think I'm fine. I think I'm good. Is it true that Shinra made a monster? It's true. Yeah, well, either way, as long as we're using the reactor, we can't stand up to him. Gotta kidnap this moth before someone abuses her for her eggs. It sounds like you're abusing her for her eggs. Hmm. You would never? Enters the rat-sponsored moth conservation program. Aw. Such a nice program. Hmm. Some rich guy. Technically, that rich guy in Midgar is still alive, I think. Stay out of the kitchen. Okay. This could also just be the last chance before something horrible happens and destroys a bunch of Disc 1 content to make room for Disc 2 content. She is also chat, it's true. Are we all chat? I know you are. Am I chat? It turns out I cannot return to Midgar, as it happens. Sometimes. Everyone but Ali is chat? That's not fair. I want to be chat too. I'm chat when you say it off stream, right? Allison is chat? DMAS says I'm chat. I'm chatting with you right now. DMAS is wrong? Who do I believe? Someone I don't know all that well, or my own girlfriend? Well, I know how dumb you are. You're a mod, so you're right. Damn. I'm only chatting other streams. I believe you. I'm Schrodinger's chat. It's the rules. You're not chat. Fern agrees. Isa agrees. You've been saying this. I'm sorry, but Isa said I'm not chat. No. Allie's chat? I'm sorry, it sounds like you're outnumbered. Also, put into calculations which girlfriend you're listening to. Allie is in chat for another 24 minutes or so. And then I get to be chat. And then I get to be pretty. Look at this little dissenter. Are you pretty? Yeah, of course. Why are these so strong? Why are they so cute? Gonna eat the competitors. You're always pretty? Don't know why CMAS didn't include me. Yeah, that's weird. Pretty messed up. I mean, that is true. I mean, Michi's not here, though. Oh. It's cute when someone threatens to eat you. Yeah. Please. Like Cloud, he just wants to protect everybody. Please. No more isopod bug. Not scared of the danger noodles? I'm not scared either, but there's so much noodle. Is that what this is? Is that what happens when you get uppity too? Is there specifically not a shallow water path to that? Oh, no. Oh, wait, no, we know this. We've been here before. Wait. Yeah, this was the thing we were supposed to come back to, wasn't it? And they were like, come back later. And we were like, okay. We will when we're not immediately trying to save the world, I guess. Been fighting the Shinra for a long time at this battlefield. Even now, we're still settled in for a long war with them. We aren't in a hurry. Would you help us fight them? Got something else to do. Why don't you finish that first? Right. I'd like to help, but... I'm going to say yes, and then whatever happens... we'll close out stream at the next, like, available spot. Oh. Well, really? Go on up, and we'll fill you in on the details. Point stands. You say Allie's chat because you called chat pretty, and you'd intended to Allie to be included in that. You know, you could have just been like, oh, and Allie too. You could have said everyone too. I'm starting to think you didn't initially intend to call me pretty. Now, this is something I never thought anyone would ever climb up here. Your eyes are different. Well, anyhow, any minute now, this will be a battlefield against Shinra. You'd better get down before you get involved. You mean Shinra? What do you mean by that? Appears you have a problem with Shinra too. After all, you climbed up here. Why not listen to what I have to say for a moment? I guess so. That is pretty, plus Allie, who is in chat, see? Do you know what's at the top of this mountain? The reactor and the condor. I can see you're very receptive. Yes, it's a reactor and a condor. Team Shinra doesn't like the idea of having a condor on top of the reactor. What's so wrong with having a condor on top of the reactor? That's too much. Seems there's some type of special materia in the reactor above us. And because the condors came, the Shinra rushed troops here. Military wants to get the condor and all the villagers off this mountain. Condors are now warming their eggs, which hatch only once every few years. They'd like to protect the condors from being harmed. Will die on this hill? Dies? Oh, what a shame. Condor's eggs, a real work of nature. We gotta protect the life of the planet. And come out in one piece? Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to fight Shinra ourselves. That's why we hired soldiers to help us. As our sponsor, you can help us with a contribution or by fighting alongside us. What do you think? Want to join us in the fight? It's difficult to get back what you've lost. Alright. That's the right decision. Aw. Vincent's in for helping. It's been prearranged. Hey, let's take a rest, okay? We'll get some rest. This is clearly not the next thing, but we did miss this earlier, so we'll do it now. I'm super gorgeous? Oh my gosh, did you know you are too? Honey, you know? You already knew this to be true. Also, Isa and Cassidy. And Sinzu, but in a handsome kind of way. They're selling Fire, Lightning, Ice, and Restore. Our chances are high, I think. Hmm? I didn't even see that it said item. Mm-hmm. Bird. Thanks for accepting. Let me explain our strategy. The enemy will climb the mountain looking for the reactor. We will leave a trap for them and hire soldiers to protect the area. Well, that's all, but this village doesn't have any money. Even if we wanted to fight, our hands are tied because we're broke. If we hired one soldier, we would need 400 gil. So if we hire 20 soldiers, we must have 8,000 gil. So if you folks have the time, would you like to use your own money to hire these soldiers, buy the trap, set it up, and command the troops? If you're pressed for time, we'd like you to help us with the money. If you can give us the money, we can then hire soldiers with the funds and block Shinra's attack. We know that what we're asking is selfish. We've sent our wives and children to another village. We are resigned to our fate. Let's get back to square one. If the enemy penetrates our shed, you'll have to fight them immediately. Well, just because you lost once is not the end of the world, but if you lose repeatedly, it could be dangerous. Now then, is there anything you wish to ask? I apparently need to... They're asking me to send them 8k. You can win by wiping out the enemy or killing the enemy commander in charge. If the enemy... Oh my gosh, Banana, no. Not me. The person in game. You beautiful dork. Holds up 100 bits. How many soldiers can I buy with this? If we lose on direct contact, even if the enemy gets to the reactor, there's still a chance to save things, but it's only a slight chance. And we have no idea how much the reactor can endure in an attack. When we can't stand up to the attack any longer, the Shinra will take both the condors and our lives, as well as all the materia within the reactor. Soldiers, which can be hired. Your immobile allies are fighters, attackers, defenders, shooters, repairers, and workers. Your immobile allies are Stoner, Tristaner, Catapult, and Fire Catapult. Please. No. We must prepare the troops. Move the cursor where the X mark does not appear, then press circle button to set up. After all positions are in place, select by pressing the X button. This starts the battle. Soldiers can only be arranged near the shed in the beginning. That's because if the soldiers are too far away, they won't be able to follow instructions. Was 100 not enough? 100 was plenty, don't worry about it. You can only put soldiers on the horizontal line at the very bottom. Soldiers can be instructed by pushing the select button, so if any commands are unclear, push it. Soldiers can report by pushing the circle button. The cursor will move to the soldier who made the report. Press the X button and you'll hear the report without moving. And you can bet Shinra will send platoons at you on a regular basis. Oh my god, can I just fight everyone instead? You're gonna get a new phone, you decided? It's finally time. It'd be great if you could help us spare the time to help us. But if you really don't have time, would you contribute some financial assistance? We have 1,500 gil right now. We need 3,000 gil for each battle. Do I have 3,000 gil on me? That's enough money for now. If we run out, we'll ask you for more. I just gave him 30k. Hey, this one climbing up here looks like they'd be just right. Please, any help is appreciated. Let them handle it. Maybe we'll fight together again sometime. Oh, no, I just wanted you to do everything. I'm gonna watch streams and download apps without intense struggling. That makes sense. Wait, did they just do it? They said there's no activity from the Shinra at the moment. I thought the option was money or time, and I was ready to give them the money. Yeah, they did a whole fight without me. Good job squeezing out its potential. Oh yeah. It's almost exactly 10 years. That's like the time, right? Did I just pay them to do the whole thing for me? Don't like replacing stuff unless it's broken, just like Gachiakuda. In the same way, though. It's been nice because the Senzu system is whenever we replace anything, we give the old one to the parents so they get an upgrade. But to be honest, I also only really replace things when they're either completely broken or Sensu's like, hey, look, you have to. You should consider this completely broken at this point. That was anticlimactic. I think we accidentally noped out of the entire battle. Well, we'll be more ready for that next time, I suppose. Egg. I might scoop out a couple of hints so we can get going a little bit faster next time.